Okay, welcome to the day one discussion on the software that we are going to use this year for grade 8. So this is Flipaclip. So let me give you an overview on how Flipaclip works. So this is the lesson. So upon opening Flipaclip, you will be taken here on the projects window. As you can see, there are these two examples here of the Flipaclip on how it works. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to click here. So this is the create a new project window. So when you create a new project, you will be taken here. So the project name is very important. So you have to click or create a new project here. So just click on the name. So for testing purposes, I will be using test for this project name. So upon inputting test, is the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to choose the background. So in this empty space, this is where you could select the background. So as you could see, when you drag it up and down, you will see the presets or the backgrounds available in Flipaclip. And also you will be seeing here a menu or some menus. So the first one is you could use a fill, an entirety or a fill color of a background if you want a custom one. Here is you are going to import a picture that is in the gallery of your device or your computer. And this one is if you want to take a live photo that you could use as a background. So for testing purposes, I'll be using or I'll be selecting one background. So let's just test this. So for the canvas size, so leave it at default for YouTube 720p. And the frames per second, you are going to select 24. So why 24? So it provides a much more fluid animation rather than choosing 12 or a lower value. Upon setting it to 24, you are just going to hit the check mark. Then afterwards, just use the create project. It will automatically save your project. So let's focus first on the different menus that you are going to see upon creating the Flipaclip or the first Flipaclip activity. So this is the menu bar. So this contains the menus. So this is the play button. It is used to play the animation that you have created. This is the frame indicator. So it indicates where or what frame number you are in. So these are the frames. So this will vary depending on how many frames you are going to use. So this is the workspace. This is the toolbars that you are going to use. So the workspace, for additional information, you could pinch out on your device to zoom in, pinch in to zoom out. You could also rotate while holding two fingers on your device. Okay, so let's focus first on the menus available. So upon starting Flipaclip, so you just click here on the three circles to open the menu. So when you open this, all you have to do is just set the grid to on. So how do we determine if the grid is on? So by default, when you open this, the onion is marked with an orange sticker. It means it is on. So all you have to do is just click on this sticker to turn it to orange. Then it is now turned on. So the other menus here is add image to insert an image file, add video to insert a video file, and make movie to create a final project. So how do we exit this? So just click outside. So other parts of the menu, the first one, this ruler, is to create basic shapes. So the first one, so the one that is highlighted, is to create a line. This one is used to create a circle. This one is used to create a square. So once done, you are just going to click outside. It is going to, you could now select, when clicking these shapes, the shapes that you want. To close this or to close this part, just click on back here on the ruler icon. So this one is copy, this one is paste, this one is undo, this one is redo. This is to make your screen full screen. So by default, it is full screen. So let's focus on the tools. So the first one is the pen tool. So it is automatically highlighted upon opening. So the pen tool, as the name indicates, is you could use to draw objects on the screen. So by default, imagine nyo na lang na this is like a tech pen. So how it has different menus underneath it. So how do we access this? Is you hold your finger to access the different menus underneath the pen tool. So the first one, this one, is to select the type of brush or pen you are going to use. So by default, we are using the Tech Pen one. This is the highlighter, this is a brush, and this is a pencil. To see the difference, so let me just click on this one, the brush. So as you can see, the brush creates a much more larger stroke. So let's select another one. So this one is a pencil. So if you could see on the screen, the pencil creates a much more faded look. It replicates the pencil. And the last one, as you're familiar with this is a highlighter. So it is used to highlight certain areas of your workspace. Okay, so upon knowing the different types of pen tool, so let's focus first on this next one. So this next one is the resizing of the size of the pen tool that you are going to use. This works on all four of the different types of pen tool that you are going to use. So how do we resize? So we simply put our finger on the resizing button and we drag it up to make the size larger. Do not release your finger. Drag it down to make it smaller. Okay, so you could create very thin or thick lines depending on what size you select. So the next one, this box here, is the color picker. So when you click this, you will be taken to this option. So this color picker, so the one that is important here is the one here at the center, because this has the color wheel. So to select the color from the color wheel, say for example, I want violet one or purple one. So you select the area of the violet, then at the center screen, the center box, this is where you select your color or the color sample. So I'll be using violet one. As you may have noticed here, the color, this is the previously selected color and this is the new color that is selected. Once you are satisfied with your selection, just click here at the X. So you could now use that color on your workspace. So that is the summary of the pen tool. The next one, to go back to the different tools, all you have to do is just click on this red icon. So the next tool here is the eraser. So the eraser tool, as the name implies, is used to erase the objects or any drawing that is present on your workspace. So when you hold on the eraser tool, it shows the different types of options underneath the eraser tool. So the first one, this is the hard eraser. So it is used to create hard erasures of the object that you have drawn. So by default, it is selected. To resize again, you drag it up to make it larger, drag it down to make it smaller. Okay, so I'll make it larger for you to see. So this is a hard eraser. Okay, so the next one is a soft eraser. So this is used to erase 40% of the drawing that you have created. And the last one, so do not touch this because it is by default the eraser option. So when you touch this, instead of using an eraser, you will be creating a brush when you change the palette or the color here. So go back on the toolbars menu